Okay, live streaming. Well, I'm doing a backup. Here we go. And we are live. Yeah, we're live now. Okay, let's get happening here. Come on, little dog. Had my first mouse of the season, folks. This morning, a dead one, caught in the traps. He somehow got through the spring-loaded door. He's like, see how fast that closes? And because I put those spring hinges on last fall, I have had no mice in my house at all. Because this is how they get in. They dart in through the door. And that was the first mouse that I've caught. Now, I've seen the mice running around down at the barn at the snow because Doug was hunting them in the what you call it, the garden. So we do have mice here, but none in the house since I put those spring hinges on the doors, except this morning. So I guess one darted through the door and hung a tight right along the wall, and well, he got his neck snapped in the mouse trap. Which that is amazing, actually. That's the first time actually in years that I've gone this long without mice in the house, because they always do that dart through the door trick. Since I mouse-proofed the house years ago. It's the only way they've gotten in. And those spring hinges work. But I'm surprised how fast the door closes and the little guy got through. That's actually quite amazing. He must have just been sitting there waiting at the edge of the door and made a fatal mistake, darting through the closing door and quickly getting his neck snapped in the mouse trap. Because usually in the fall I catch like, half a dozen in those traps, but darting in the door. But not since I put the spring hinges on. That's the answer though. If you ever have, if you know your house is mouse proof, but yet the mice are still coming in, they're darting through the doors. Oh, Disco! You were thinking of escaping there, you startled me. So the ducks were freaked out this morning, and actually Patty posted on Facebook a picture that he assumed was coyotes, and it was 8 deer frolicking out on the ice. They were chasing each other around the lake, and that freaked the ducks right out. They were like all in a big group. I was laughing to myself, and I looked out. Well, first I looked out and I thought maybe the fox was back, and he wasn't. All right. Let's see how the goose water is before I dump this in the bathtub. I think their water's probably fine. It's absolutely gorgeous right now. It's about +2. Anybody that's watching this, I am making a GoPro copy. Yeah, the deer were right out there, and they were all chasing each other through there. There was 8 of them. I haven't seen 8 deer like that in a group in a long time. Long time. I'd say close to a decade since I've seen that many deer on the lake at once. Because we had a problem down the road. The apple orchard was killing all the deer. And he did a real serious dent in the deer population. And maybe they're starting to recover, but he's also no longer the owner of the apple orchard. There's been a new owner for 2 years, and I don't even think he owns a gun. But the previous owner, he was bad. He would shoot deer secretly and then bury them at night on his property with his tractor. And people could hear him shooting at night, which is against the law. Like, he had a permit to harvest deer that were, they call it, I think it's an invasive permit or something. I forget the technical name for it, but it's when you're allowed to protect your property from deer. Farmers only get a special permit. And but you can't shoot them at night. And he would shoot at night because I know a guy that lives right beside his farm, and he would hear the shooting at night. And then they would hear the tractor going, and they were, you know, he was digging holes, burying all these illegal deer he shot. Instead of putting a, you know, a proper fence up around his apple orchard, shoot all the wildlife. And that's all he had to do was put a proper fence up. And the deer would be stopped. But he was a bitter old man. Hello, ducks. How's it going in here? Oh, it's ever dark. I'm gonna open this door here, folks, because my eyes are not adjusted too well here. I'm going from really bright to dark. All right, now, oh yeah, I can see now. Well, this is going to be interesting this morning on the broken egg situation. How many eggs are cracked? I'm pretty sure tonight, folks, is a warm night. As in ducks outside warm. Yeah, it's like the ducks were all freaking out in a big circle, and I went to grab the gun thinking the fox was here, and there was a deer out in the lake. I was actually quite shocked when I saw that many in one spot. It's been a long time. Must not be many coyotes around either. But they were all playing, frolicking. And I'm 99% sure I hit the right button on the GoPro for a backup copy this morning. Dot, look at her. What are you doing, little duck? You got a little nest action happening there? Oh, you fluff up to make yourself look so tough, eh? Oh, look how fluffy she is, eh? Oh yeah, you're a tough duck, aren't you? Yeah, we're still cementing the bottom here. They need a little bit more straw in the nest box. I'm positive that's what's causing the problem here. Is they're stepping on the eggs because it's just hairline cracks. Hairline cracks. Oh, my poor back, it needs a cracking. But Scovies, you know, it's really nice outside. It's actually gorgeous. It's a beautiful day. And I'm going to be spending the day on a computer. That's what I'm going to be doing. Another day working on the store, fixing the revenue problem here on the channel, because YouTube is just treating us so well. Yeah, you can see the concrete showing. They need more straw here. See, I'm thinking that's the problem. Oh, elbow just cracked. Hi Magoo, are you doing nesting action now too? My little duck. Magoo and Stripper, my little friends. You know, if the other ducks would just calm down and, you know, realize that if they don't move, Doug loses interest in them. Because he's got next to no interest in Magoo. Like, he'll walk by all the time, do the nose sniff or rub and accidentally step on him. But, like, he doesn't ever go after Magoo or try to, you know, nothing. But Stripper, she's a whack job. Stripper, Magoo, and Dot in the buildings. Okay, the egg production here. This is 2 days now, folks. The bucket's been lighter. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe, I don't know. My mind's playing tricks here. I forgot today's Sunday. I got laundry to do. Alright, well, let's go through the goose shed. Doug, come on. You can't believe, Doug, you walked on the duck poop. Come on. That's a really, I'm shocked. Doug usually never walks in that stuff. He doesn't like the squishy on his toes. Yeah, I think tonight's a warm night. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, I can't believe how stiff I am, folks. Oh, it's so nice, the door closing. Because now the frost heats it, the whole barn lifts because the log is a solid piece, so the door is staying exactly where it's supposed to be. Usually by this time of year, I'm banging the door to shut it because the frost is starting to move. Oh, the ducks are moving around. Of course, I don't have a camera over there. And I don't have a long enough cable to move the camera. Oh, ducks, can't win. I'm going to hardwire cameras this year. I'm thinking 4 in the pen. So no matter where, no, you're not coming in, Doug. No matter where the ducks are, you're going to see everything in the pen this year. That's the plan. I'm not screwing around this year with moving cameras around, trying to keep the ducks in the picture. I'm just going to set up 4 cameras. So no matter which camera you look at, you'll see, you're going to see. Well, that's the plan. We'll see. So we'll find a new hiding spot. Okay, so honey this morning was in this nesting box. Does she have an egg in here? Yes, she does. Look at that, eh? Oh, honey. What's hidden in here? Oh, look at this. 4 eggs in here. Look at that, folks. And they don't like these nesting boxes. I don't know why. Strange. Very strange. Oh, I gotta check the feed here. I saw this morning them nibbling. Oh, yeah, we gotta fill that today. I heard the nibbling and I heard them hitting metal. I was like, oh, they must have stripped her last night. Yeah, it was right there. It'll freak them all, but look at them, eh? They're all down here in the clean snow, eh? You know, ducks, there's no camera down at this end. But this year, we're going to be, the pen is going to be wired for sound. Or wired for video. Okay. Go to the hospital. See how the little ducks are doing in there. Hey, Doug? Doug, you gotta move. You got your tail on the fence. Come on, let's go. There. It wouldn't be very nice of me. I turn the pen on with his tail touching it. God, I don't understand why Doug's hanging around here this morning. Doug, what are you doing? How come you're here? Why are you not ripping around? Usually he's gone, in the bush. Oh, I forgot laundry. My domestic jobs, duties. Yeah, see, yesterday I covered this all in sand, okay? I did all sand. I came out the door and I ended up going over here with the weight on my back. I went out, took a wide corner, hit this spot here when there was no sand, slipped and wrenched my ankle. How you doing, little ducks? You doing fine, eh? Last night, instead of putting more straw in, I turned the kiddie pools so that the poop was over on the other side, and it seems to have worked. I gave it just a slight turn so that, because one side of the kiddie pool was totally dry and the other side had some poop in it, so I turned it around and it seemed to have worked. I'll clean it out today. Well, we'll see what it looks like. Doug, oh, dog. Poor little duck stuck in there. But hey, they are better than being dead from an infection. Look at it that way. They got to spend the whole winter inside. And being California ducks, that probably went over well. I just can't believe those ducks. Look at that. They're all at the other end of the pen. Oh man, it's so hard capturing animals on video. Like I said, you gotta have cameras everywhere. Everywhere. I know I got duck poop on my foot. Oh, that sun feels so nice, folks. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a perfect day to be sitting inside working on a computer, isn't it, Doug? And sleeping on the floor, laying in the sun, missing the whole day. Oh, the joys of self-employment. Oh, Doug pushing the door hard. Look how fast this closes, folks. I like how the mouse got through that fast. Well, he got through and he got nailed. He's dead. All right, that's it. I'll post the backup copy just in case this stream went goofy on us, but it's looking like it worked all the way through. No buffering. So here we go. And that's the end.